Hello, I am Bookface, and today we're talking about angels. Again, I think this is the third time now. So in the last two videos, I covered the first two choirs, or maybe it's the third and the second choir. I can't remember if the highest one is first or if the lowest one is first. I covered two other choirs of angels, which is 3 angels each. Now we're on the last one. Okay, so apparently the highest choir is the first choir. So let's jump right in. Woo! The first in this choir, aka the lowest on the list, are the thrones. These angels were sometimes equated with the Jewish Erelim, however those are different kinds of angels. They were also, however, equated with the Ophanim or the Gagalim, and this is more accurate. Now, since these angels are in the first choir, aka this is going to be true for all the angels in the first choir, the thrones work directly for God. These angels are supposed to be the wisest of angels, and are believed to interact with humans who pray for wisdom.
The angels of algebra.
Additionally, along with being very wise, thrones were thought to be very merciful, and were thought by some to even be representative of God's love. And as if they weren't representative of enough, they're also supposed to represent justice, and were thought to carry out the laws of God throughout the universe. These angels were represented by a brilliant light, surrounded by large rings covered in eyeballs. That's a description. A very comforting image to come down to you if you're asking for help with your math homework. The giant flaming ball of eyes. Additionally, some believe that because of their wheel-like shape, they actually served as the wheels for God's chariot. Next we have the cherubim, the singular of which is cherub. It's believed by many that their sole function is to help and attend to God. However, some also believe they're in charge of guarding the Garden of Eden and the path to the Tree of Life. They're guarding the garden. The physical description of this creature is almost always of the tetramorph, which is another sort of creature, biblical thing that shows up. Some people just equate it with the cherubim. The tetramorph sounds so much cooler. These were humanoid creatures that had 4 heads. One of a man, one of an ox, one of an eagle, and one of a lion. Each one of these pointing in a different direction, so they never actually had to turn around. They also had 6 wings, 4 of which encircled their heads, and 2 of which they actually used to fly. Arms came out from beneath these wings, and they were believed to have straight legs that ended in brass hooves. These things were weird looking. I thought the glowing rings of eyeballs looked weird. They also had glowing coals that would just kind of fly around them and shoot lightning. Of course, the cherubim could also just move like lightning. And the image of the cherubim was thought to be in many places of the Ark of the Covenant. You know, that thing from Indiana Jones that killed a lot of people. The Ark was not something you mess around with. Also, when I said cherub, you might have thought something like this. That's actually a creature called a puto, or maybe that's just what they called the drawing. I don't know. Lastly, we have the seraphim, the singular of which is seraph, or seraph. I don't know how it's pronounced, but what else is new? The name of these angels was thought to mean the burning ones, or serpents. Now, the burning ones make sense because there's a lot of fire in their iconography, but why serpents? I don't know about you, but when I hear talk of fire and serpents, I think dragon. These angels were the highest rank of angels, not just in their choir, but of all angels. At least in the Christian angelic hierarchy. Oh yeah, fun fact, there are different hierarchies for Islam and Judaism, but I used the Christian one, and it only occurred to me halfway through that, oh, there are different orders. So yeah, just keep in mind other religions take completely different views on these angels. They were believed to spend a lot of time singing the Trisagion, which is a powerful hymn to God. However, that's not all they do, because several appeared to the prophet Isaiah in a vision, in which one of them performed a cleansing ritual, in which he took a hot coal and pressed it to Isaiah's mouth. That's not really a good thing to do. Guess you know why they're called the burning ones. The third-degree burning ones. These angels were generally depicted as beautiful humanoids with 6 wings. 2 would cover their face, 2 would cover their feet for some reason, and the last pair would be used to fly with. So there's the last choir of angels. I plan on making more angel videos in the future, just not quite like these, but I'll figure out something else to do with angels. I like angels. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Last week I did a Halloween special on vampires. Please go watch it, and I will see you next time. Bye!